Namaste, this is Sunili welcoming you all to Planet to Soul Astrology. So, friends, hope you all are doing wonderful and enjoying my videos. And yes, friends, today I have decided to talk about some remedies I made one video, I think 3 years back, which was titling as Evil Eye Remedy. I'll be putting link in my description box so all of you can go again and watch that video, which is very useful and informative video. But today I have come with something new, and I got many emails, and I happen to see many comments of my old videos also, and so many people have asked so many questions, but maybe that time I was not able to answer or not able to make videos. But now I will just think about it as my time permits me, but definitely I'll see that I can make multiple videos on multiple topics. So friends, today we will talk about Nazar Badha remedy or evil eye remedy. This is for yourself as well as this is for enhancing the positive energy into your house or into your Vastu. Always we seek guidance astrologically. Some people go for tarot reading, some people go for Vastu reading, some people go for past life reading, or any type of occult sciences, whichever gives you predictions, whichever science gives you a guideline. Definitely we try to follow those guidelines, or we try to understand that where the problem is lying. And everything depends on our planetary position, and in our chart only there lies our Vastu, right? Wherever we are staying, which house we will be staying, how will be my house, how will be interior designing of my house, how will I have good sleep or bad sleep or disturbed sleep in my house, how will be the financial conditions. All these things also totally depends on planetary position of our horoscope. By seeing horoscope also we say many things connected to one's Vastu, that is one's house. Not only one's house, we can also connect this energy of predictions, energy of guiding towards the ancestral house of that native. I have posted many feedbacks on my Facebook page, Sunili Jani Pawar Jyotish Prabodhini. You can just go through that. On my community page also, since I came to know that community page is existing, I have tried posting certain things about Vastu reading of these natives, and this is something, everything is written in our shastras. This is not new, but only thing that whatever has to come out, or whatever fruits one is experiencing, if you are saying that with feedbacks, or when we get the report from other people whom we are giving guideline, that time we come to know that yes, these things are true, and then I believe specifically that yes, I am going on a right track by seeing certain Vastu dosha or ancestral cycle, or we can call it as when we see some curses in one's family uh, that are reflecting in one's horoscope, then definitely we see it as a grahan dosha, matru dosh, pitru dosh, bhatru dosh. So many type of doshas are indicated in our shastra. So many type of shrap, so many type of curses are indicated in our uh, horoscope or in our shastras also, like guru shrap, putra shrap, brahman shrap. Yeah, so one day definitely I will discuss so many types of shrap are indicative in our chart. But it is not that every, see, we all are born with certain planetary position, right? So everyone will get some or other type of grahan or some or other type of difficult situation due to planetary position, or due to mahadasha, or due to their own karmic connectivity. So we do try to connect this to pending desires, past life reading, Vastu dosha. So, everything apart from going practically to the site and seeing the Vastu, that is Vastu Shastra, what uh, Shri Varaha Mihira have written very fantastically in his Shastra according to Maimat, like 32 types of doors are there, which door is good for you, which door is pious for you, which house you should select, which door you should select. But after selection also sometimes we are not finding comfort level at our house. Then we come to know that in our life 30% is Vastu, right? 30% is your own planets, planetary position, right? And 30% is your karma, that is what you are doing in this life, and remaining 10% what you have carried forward in this life, because those 10% what you have carried forward are equivalent to million%, because according to that your prarabdha is created and then you perform certain activities, certain deeds, certain karma, certain things in your life. So friends, today I'll try to discuss some of the or few remedies with you all, which I read all the comments and then now I'm trying to make videos on that. So one thing is very clear, through our chart only we can read our Vastu, which we can connect with past life, pending desire and everything. Everything is written in our Shastra, only you have to decode it, only you have to elaborate it, and logically you have to apply your mind. For that you have to know the basic characteristic of zodiac signs, nakshatras, signification of houses, and above all your own energy, your own intuition power, your own spiritual element. Then some predictions or something whatever you are speaking maybe is becoming benefited to the other person. So friends, when you find that in your house you are not feeling very comfortable, you feel always depressed, and when you go out of house you feel very cheerful or happy. It is not that, see, in this time, in corona time, it is a different situation, but still we feel very uneasy in a house. But otherwise also, when people feel very uneasy when they enter in particular portion of house, or if particular portion of house is never repairing portion, like always there is some leakage only, no matter how many times you repair that, but still you find leakage is there. So first thing you have to keep in mind that yes, this corner has to be rectified through certain remedies apart from practical repairing of that corner of your house. Like definitely you will be calling contractor, construction people, and you will be making some repairing work over there, plastering or something. But when such things happens, also when you enter your house you feel negative energy more, because outside you meet so many people, you go to so many places, everyone have different energies in them, and definitely if you are lacking in some energy, if your aura is weak, then definitely you are catching that energy with you and you are entering into your house. That is a different energy. Sometimes we call it as a nazar badha or evil eye. But by not going out, still in your house, if you are feeling that depressive energy is there, you are not having any type of growth apart from running good dasha, apart from having good planetary position, apart from earning very good, you are not able to save money, you are not able to grow in your life, then definitely here Vastu as well as planetary remedies, that is practical remedies, logical remedies, karmic remedies, or we can call it as a spiritual remedies, becomes necessary to do. Is definitely one who believes in this, definitely they will perform this. This is not mandatory that all have to perform this. This is everyone's own perspective or own vision to look at that situation. So first thing, when in your house you feel that energy is depressive, some corners of your house is not getting repaired, or some corner of your house you do not feel comfortable. Also, always in your kitchen also there is very hot energy always. If your kitchen is posited in southwest corner, or your kitchen is posited in northeast corner, the northeast is for God. There is a Ishanya. Northeast, southwest is a Yama energy, where we say that Nairutya, or that is no southwest. So the deity is Niruti Devata, and the residing god is Yama Devata. So definitely Yama is not very happy when you are constantly having few things in your mind, and then you are preparing food, and ultimately the things are not getting wise. So first thing, if you can rectify, is first thing is you have to face east while preparing food, or at least southeast you have to face while preparing food. But in today's flat system, or already your house is built up though, so definitely this will not give you you do not have any other idea, and no need to again rectify, or again break all the walls and then kitchen platform and all those things. So what you can do, for at least 8 amavasyas, this remedy has to be performed specifically on amavasya day. See, this will pacify the energy of your house. I am not saying that miracle or magic will happen. What you have to do, you just have to take one brown coconut with, with proper, whole brown coconut you have to take. What we offer to temple, or in a good occasion also, we always try to break this coconut for a good omen. So just take that coconut, take the tail portion towards the wall of your house. You have to start from the end room, whatever is room is there, including your toilets, including your bathrooms, everywhere you just have to rotate that one coconut by holding into your hand and just chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya mantra. And lastly, you will come to your main door or main gate, and there you will put this into one bag, and then you have to put this whole coconut, whatever you have done in your house, this coconut you will put in a dustbin, trash, but not in your house dustbin, in community dustbin. Definitely outside your house you have to dispose it. Do not dispose it on roads or in front of anyone's house or something. We have to follow the protocols of our community or of our society also. So society trash bin, or community bin, you can definitely dispose it of. This will fantastically improve your house energy as well as depressive energy. Second thing, if you are feeling more depressed, you are not getting sleep in your house, so the ideal zone of sleeping in your house is southwest zone, where you will get very good sleep. That is the ideal zone, but for everyone this is not uh, done, or this is not necessary that everyone will be sleeping in this zone only. So what you can do, if you have insomnia or not able to sleep, then you just have to chant Gayatri mantra 11 times before sleeping. Now people will say that night time Gayatri cannot be done, only daytime. It is nothing like. God is not saying you that do not chant my mantra in the evening and chant my mantra only in the morning. God is not saying you that. Performing practical remedies should not be done after sunset, that is offering water or making parikrama. All these things are a different thing. But chanting of mantra any type of day, before you sleep, you have to chant this Gayatri mantra. This will also enhance and boost your inner energy or soul energy. And small children or elderly people, or you yourself also, if having any evil eye like thing, you feel frustrated, you feel that you are not hungry, you do not feel like eating, you feel that something is chasing me, or you feel that I'm not comfortable, till yesterday I was so good, till 2 days back I was so good, things are not going proper. So in this case, what you have to do, Just take the prepared food of your house, whatever food you are preparing in your house, take little food into banana leaf, like small banana leaf. If banana leaf is not available, then you can go for people leaf, right? You will put all the food items into that, and whoever is feeling this spoiled energy, you have to rotate this leaf overhead of that person. That is 7 anti-clockwise rounds you have to make. This is called as removing evil eye, and then this whole thing you have to put into trash. Another thing what you can do, take one yellow color small handkerchief or cloth. In that you can just put yellow hard turmeric in 5 number, and then just tie a knot, and you can just hang this potli at your entrance. This also you can do. And if your entrance is south or southwest, in that case, wherever is your northeast in your house, whichever is northeast portion of your house, that northeast portion you will tie this potli. This is called as guru ka potli, right? So try to do this remedy in your Vastu. Definitely, whatever bad energy, curses, we are just trying to pacify all these things. So hope you understood this video. Next time I will come with another fresh topic. By that time, stay tuned and do not forget to subscribe, share and like my channel. And as I always say, Sabka Mangal Ho, may all be blessed. Namaste.